Live coverage of another March. It's a March protest. I just happened to be in a different spot, and this protest found me. So here, justice for Renee Nicole Good. Ice Kills, how you doing? They're very concerned people. They have legitimate concerns. A lot. There might be a leftist agenda out of this, but the fundamental message is still true. I'm not siding with Democrats just to be against Republicans. It's just a total abomination. There's a Mexico flag, and we had a Palestinian flag right there. I'm not going to follow this because I don't have the ability. And there's a vehicle, you know, Palestine will be free from the river to the sea. No more war. We want peace. No, look, we're in a different spot. And this thing just found us. There's a Palestinian flag. As many of you know, I am Palestinian. I'm a Palestine Libyan. And now the vehicles, the protest goes on down the line. Well, please don't flip me off. I'm just covering this. I know all the traffic behind it, and I'm not going to go any further because I got a bad leg, but there it is. I can't follow it. I'm not going to go that far, but there it is. This is supposed to land somewhere else. It started, I don't know where. There may be a speech after this. I don't know, but there it is. Isaac Joseph, the Benjamin Bedouin, MYDYR. Another protest tonight. I believe in the fundamental message, but anything of the leftist agenda, I do not agree. But I do agree Donald J. Trump is a liar. Donald J. Trump is a 34-count pedophile pervert. He's a hypocrite. Donald J. Trump is greedy, and Donald J. Trump needs to go to jail or be damned to hell. That's what I'll say about it. Go back to our stuff, but that's just the end of the rally. And I'm turning it around on me here. More Mexico and Palestinian flags, and how you want to really not agree. You right wingers are fanatical. You don't even know you're leaning toward Hitler's Nazi Germany. A lot of you are a bunch of sickos who go to church. A lot of you are a bunch of sickos. That's why I won't go to your churches. People out here who help the homeless make a lot more sense to me than people go to these churches. So then you're going to say, well, what happened here? What, this guy fell away from the faith? Oh, friend, I anything but fell away from the faith of Yahusha. You churchgoers are the one who fell away from the faith of Yahusha. Don't blame me if your Freemason pastors lied to you about being a Zionist warmonger. A lot of your pastors join the Freemason Lodge. They're automatically a Zionist Jew. They're automatically Freemasons are automatically Jews. In the first degree of your oath, you have to deny Christ by saying, I don't have light, I need light. You got to look at a lot of pastors don't even know they're being brought into Judaism. The first degree, you're a Judaizer because you're focused on a temple and a tithe, and you run a system based on a temple rather than your own home. And most pastors don't even open up their own home because other members will start to go, this pastor lives large. Look at me. Then before you know it, people are just like, we can't be here. That's why the pastor You don't know how a pastor really lives. You don't know how Greg Laurie really lives. Over there, he's over there in Riverside, by the way. I don't know if I even want to pay these pastors a visit. Let them be damned and let them go to hell. All your pre-tribulation rapture pastors got their rapture all right. And if you don't want to see the reenactment of what I'm going to show, then just give me a few seconds. But here's their rapture and Donald J. Trump's rapture. Oh, 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 that's your rapture. Okay, it's over. You can come back if you don't want to hear it. But that's they all have Donald J. The average evangelical Zionist shares all the values that Donald J. Trump shares, including incest, including all the other garbage. But I just want to show you the beginning of well, at some point, another LA protest downtown, and we have got yet to go find a place to sleep, so we're going to go do that. And so, blessings to you, shalom, and signing out.